being here and not being able to fight?
Just very disappointed, in general. Definitely disappointed. This is again one of my dreams to fight here, and not being able to do it. It sucks, but it's a thing that I couldn't do it physically. I couldn't do it.
Is it almost hard to be here because everyone else is fighting?
Yeah, it's kind of a bittersweet. Definitely, I want to be here for the guys that I help in the show. Definitely, I want to be here for them. I want to see them succeed. But again, yeah, me not being part of it. I mean, I always pictured them being here and me being part of it also. Was that?
How did you feel when you realized that you were injured?
It just hurt. I knew for the whole camp that my knee wasn't 100%, and I tried, and there was stuff that I couldn't do. I couldn't wrestle. I couldn't do jiu-jitsu. So when I couldn't do it, and said, you know what, I can't even kick now. There's no point. I can't go in there just box with a guy who is so good on the stand-up and is so good on the ground too. It just takes away a lot of my confidence and a lot of my offense.
How were you able to get a timetable for
Returned yet? No, not yet. It's a thing of just talking with the doctors. They went in to see do the surgery, and again, it was worse than what it was before. From what they thought. So with that, it's just doing the rehab, getting better, and then finally training. So.
These injuries frustrating. It's like your second or third injury in a row. It's frustrating.
It is frustrating, because I want to be active and keep fighting, but what can you do? All I do is go out there and train, and fight, and this stuff it happens. So there's nothing I can do. Just think positive. I've been here before again, so think positive and get better. It's an interim belt, It's an interim belt. We're gonna fight for the real one, coming up when I fight. So I don't think too much into it, When I have my chance to fight, we'll fight for the real one. That's how I view it. Because interim belt, interim champion, not the champion. So.
How do you see that? Is it weird for you seeing somebody from the San Francisco being like raised as an excellent?
No, it's not weird. Just because he, just the kind of person he is. He's very likable, and also, he speaks the language very good. He speaks Spanish, so I think not having somebody in new, picking between, Hunt or Werdum, I think definitely people have chosen, Werdum. But also even with me, a lot of people have said that they like him also. So there isn't a thing of they don't like him. They always have liked him.
Cain, it seems like Teco and Diablito formed a really close brotherhood on the show. As their coach, I know it was difficult for you to watch, your teammates fight or your fighters fight against each other. Is it strange to have to now see them fight with such high stakes? On this big
No, this is what we wanted.
Yeah.
From the beginning of the show when we first got in there, this is what we wanted. This is what we all talked about, is to have all the Mexicans in the finale. So this is what we wanted. We told each other this is how it's going to be. We're friends now and everything else, and we're friends afterwards. But when we fight, we're let the best guy win.
Considering how close they are, is it uncomfortable for you a little bit just to watch?
A little bit, yeah, definitely, because I know both, and but again, it's what we wanted, so
Would you fight Werdum in Brazil if UFC told you so? If UFC scheduled a fight in Brazil, would you fight there?
Well, if he wins, I'm fighting him here.
Yeah, sure.
I'm fighting him here, so yeah.
Is that decided or is that you said that?
Well, if he wins, they want me back for sure. My return back here, so that's what I'm going to work for.
Great boxing history, but do you feel like this event is partially educating them on MMA, or are they already big fans and they know this?
They've been educated on this for a while. The UFC has been shown here now through free TV for a while. For 5-6 years easily, and so I've seen the growth from the beginning to now. And it seems like now everywhere you go, people know about fighting, and it's pretty cool. I think I definitely get stopped more here than in the U.S. So they are knowledgeable. The only thing that is I think not here so much is the gyms and the caliber of gyms. With having everything. Of course they've got the boxing here and everything else, but as far as having a gym that has everything. That's what's not here yet. everywhere. But I think it's slowly it's happening. You know, we have Mexican fighters and it's tough, so it's happening.
Do you see the gym thing happening? Like, are gyms popping up, or is that something you got to work
I
on?
see. I see it slowly. You know, I see it slowly, but especially with this, you know, having the guys fight here from the Tough Show, I think it's gonna happen more like just very rapidly pretty soon.
Great, thanks.
Okay, now that the fight against Werdum isn't happening, could you share what your game plan was going to be going into the fight?
Well, what if we fight him again?
We don't have to.
So I can't tell you everything, but I will tell you. I mean, just my normal style of fighting. Forward, a lot of pressure. You know, put a lot of pressure on him. Forward, a lot of punches, kicks, knees, elbows. You know, just being in his face. You know.
Considering how good he is off his back, some might say that he was going to be one of your tougher opponents. Do you agree with that, styles-wise?
I think so. You know, I've seen a lot of his film where you know somebody connects something or doesn't even connect anything. He'll forward his back and full guard. I've seen that. So I mean, we definitely watched that film. You know, we did our homework, so we know what we needed to do in those situations.
Would you prefer to fight him in the spring, or does it not matter?
It doesn't matter. You know, for me, as long as you know I get 100% and start training again, and you know be ready to fight. I mean, from then on, it's like whenever. Yeah.
He's been here for 2 months. How early are you expecting to come or planning on coming?
Yeah. 2 weeks. I was gonna come 2 weeks before. I've been here before a bunch of times. I've trained here before. I feel like I need like a 1 day, maybe 2 days max to acclimate. So for me, 2 weeks and I would have been fine.
And what's it like for someone who, you know, your job is to fight, your job is to go in a cage and fight, and you haven't been able to do that for over a year. By the time you come back, it'll be a year and a half, whatever.
Yeah.
How do you just keep living? I mean, that's what you're doing. You can't do it.
It's hard, you know. It's hard, you know. Yeah, definitely it is, you know. But again, you have to just think of the positive. You can't just dwell into what's going on as far as the negative. Think of the positive. You know, what's my task at hand right now? Getting better, going back home, off the crutches, getting into rehab, and then slowly start running. You know, just building onto that. So that's what I'm focused on. Not, you know, I'm hurt. I can't do this. No. Okay, what am I doing to make myself better?
To go back into rehab mentally, is it kind of a hurdle that you have to you just finished rehab?
Yeah.
Go back into rehab?
It's not a hurdle because you know my knee isn't 100% yet, so it's not a hurdle. It's okay until I feel my knee is 100%, then I can start training again. So again, it's the task at hand. Get the knee to 100%, you know, get the movement back into it and everything else, and you know, get it strong, and then start slowly, you know, doing the workouts.
Okay, can we get your prediction on Werdum?
Prediction. I think Werdum wins the fight. I have him as a favorite. Yeah, I think you know, in the stand-up he's gotten much better. He punches and kicks a lot. He does everything really well. On the ground, he's one of the best guys on the ground. You know, he has good wrestling also. I think Mark Hunt has that puncher's chance, like he always does, like anybody does. But I think he has, you know, even better one than most people. But you know, I think just Werdum is going to win this.